Hey guys, welcome back to Cheryl K's Cooking Diaries. Tonight I thought we would put together a delicious peanut butter pie. And now I want to tell y'all, this peanut butter pie recipe, I got this from Tammy from Collard Valley Cooks. And she made this the other day, and oh my gosh, it looks so good. So anyway, we're going to make it. So first of all, let me show you everything that goes into this. Okay guys, the first thing you're going to need is, you're going to need 1 block of the 8-ounce cream cheese. You're going to need this to be room temperature, so let this lay out a little bit before you decide to make the pie. Okay? And then you're going to need a half a cup of peanut butter. You use whatever kind of peanut butter you like. I use the Aldi brand. I think it's really good. But you can use any kind that you like. But in this recipe, I don't think I would try to use the crunchy. I think I would stick with the creamy peanut butter. And then you're going to need a half a cup of sugar, and I'll get that when we need it. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and you use whatever kind of vanilla you want. I use the real vanilla, but you can use the extract, whatever kind you want to use. And you're going to need a 16-ounce container of Cool Whip. Now, I've got the small containers, but 2 of these equal the 16-ounce because we're going to put this on top of it too. Maybe kind of decorate it. We're going to try to do that and see how that turns out. So, and lastly, you are going to need a chocolate pie crust. Now, I want to make this clear here that Tammy specified that the Oreo pie crust really is the best to use, and really not to use the chocolate pie crust, because I couldn't find the Oreo at Walmart. You know, every Walmart is different what they carry. I mean, I looked all over that store for an Oreo pie crust because that's what I really truly wanted. But instead, we're just going to settle with the Keebler chocolate pie crust, and I think it'd be really good. So anyway, guys, let me get this stuff organized here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get this together. And I'm telling y'all, this is really quick and it's very easy to do. So give me just a minute and we'll put it together. Okay, guys, let's get this together here. Let me take this cover off of my mixing bowl here and put this to the side. Even though I've had a lid over this bowl, I always rinse mine out. So let's go ahead and dry this out real quick. Now listen guys, I'm using a stand mixer. You can use a hand mixer for this too if you want to. And matter of fact, that's what she used, was a hand mixer. But you can use a stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer. Okay, so I'm going to move this mixer closer. And I'm going to put my ingredients back here to the back. Okay, so y'all can see what's going on here. I'm sure you'd like to see. So we're going to open our 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Sometimes these things give me so much trouble. I hate it. And sometimes they come open. I don't never have no trouble. But of course, I don't have trouble right now. And it's so soft that it does make it harder to get into. So just cut the top of it off. And then just rip it down the seam. And it should come right open. But okay, see how soft that is, guys. That's what you want, though. You want this. You want that for this. All right, we're going to put our 1 block of cream cheese into our mixing bowl. Just going to drop that in there. And then next, what we're going to need is a half a cup of peanut butter. We'll use a tablespoon to get this out. So we'll just have to do it a little at a time, I guess. But I don't know, guys. Maybe a spatula might just be better for this. Oh, yeah. That's a lot better. I can get a lot more on there. All right. We're just going to put this in our half a cup. And if it is a little extra peanut butter, it ain't going to hurt nothing. Just going to make it taste even better. But I'll tell you, the way she made it sound, this stuff is so good. And Lord, if I could make it taste even better, I don't know if I could stand it, guys. I really don't. And I'll tell you, I love peanut butter pie. That's one of my favorite pies. But Frisch's sells a good piece of peanut butter pie too. But it has to be in season, so I don't know when that is exactly. But I don't know why I just put my spatula away, but I did. Okay, we're going to get another spatula, and we're going to try this again, and hopefully I do not put this in the dishwater because I need it. But I've got this one if needed, so now I've got two, guys. Oh, lordy, 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 I'm telling you what. Let's go ahead and add our half cup peanut butter to our block of cream cheese. Okay. Then we're going to add our half cup sugar to this. Then we're going to blend this very well. Now, you're going to want to use your flex beater to do this with your mixer because it does help to scrape whatever's on the sides of your bowl. It does help that. So, if you've got one, not usually come with it, from what my understanding, but mine did. So let's get our sugar. We're going to need a half a cup of sugar. You know what? Let me scoot this over a minute. Maybe I should have done that at the beginning so y'all could see me get my ingredients out anyway, right? All right, a half a cup of sugar. And we're just going to level that off. Put that in there. We are going to combine our cream cheese and our peanut butter and our sugar, and we're going to beat it well. Okay, then we're going to scrape our bowl if we need to. And then is when, after we scrape our bowl, we're going to turn the mixer back on, and we're going to add one container of the Cool Whip, because remember, I'm using two different Cool Whips, guys, or two different sizes of Cool Whips, which equals a 16. So we'll add one Cool Whip to it, and then we're going to blend it on high for 1 minute, and then we're going to add this to our filling to our crust, our chocolate crust, okay? And then we can, if we want to, we can decorate it with the other Cool Whip. So, all right, so let's put our flex beater on. Okay, get that on. Oh, we've got our block of cream cheese in here, our half a cup of sugar, and our half a cup of peanut butter. Now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of our vanilla. And sometimes I use a little more vanilla because it just makes it taste good, I think. So that's what we're going to do. All right, here we go. This comes out pretty quick usually. Woo! Just about went over. There's 1, and you can use 1 teaspoon if you don't want 2 teaspoons of vanilla. There's 2, and I'm just going to use just a hair over. All right, now we're going to start blending this in together. We're going to lower this down. I've got peanut butter all over me, guys. I don't know how I got all that back here, but I did. Goodness. Okay, leave it to me. I'll be sure to get it everywhere. Okay, guys, we're getting ready to blend this together. So we need to beat this well. Okay, we're going to start out slow, though. All right, let's lock this in place. And let's get ready to beat this stuff together good. All right, we're going to start this out slowly. And then we're going to bump it up. And just mix this in together, cream this together well. Get that mixture incorporated very well, guys. Okay, guys, we're good. All right, now is when we're going to scrape our bowl here. And keep from hitting the sides. I'm just going to get some of this off, guys, of my flex beater. This flex beater comes in real handy, y'all, because it helps to scrape the sides of your bowl. Sometimes you still got to scrape it. I mean, no matter what, you just do. So I'm going to remove this for just a minute, okay? And I'm just going to set this down over here. And then we're just going to scrape the sides of our bowl good, the bottom of our bowl, and see, we need to get that mixed in a little bit better because it's not quite mixed yet. So that needs to come, we need to do that for sure. It's almost there, but it's not quite, guys. So I just want to make sure I get all that off the sides of my bowl. Some more, and we'll make sure we get that blended well, because I don't think that was quite long enough. So let's do that. So let's put this flex beater back on so we can mix this up a little bit better, because that was not enough. Let's mix this together, y'all. There we go. I think that'll do it about right there. Turn this off, guys, because I don't want to overmix it. You know, you can overmix anything, so we'll do that. So now that we've got our mixture creamed together and it's all mixed together well, we'll scrape the sides of our bowl one more time. And then after we scrape our sides, guys, we're going to add 1 container of the Cool Whip, and then we're going to mix this on high speed. Now, I'm not going to turn this mixer all the way up on high. She used a hand mixer. So, I'm not going to turn this one all the way up on high, because this has got some power to it. So, anyway, let me open this. Let's open our Cool Whip. Go ahead and get the sides of our bowl scraped real quick. Again, since I didn't mix real good the first time. I just didn't do it long enough, but I'll remember that next time, guys, because I ain't never made this before, so this is my first time making this. Get this off the sides of our mixing bowl real quick. Make sure it got all blended in together. We'll just kind of give that a stir a little bit, make sure. Because sometimes, y'all, these, like the flex beaters and all them, sometimes they don't get at the very bottom of these bowls. And you just kind of got to do it yourself, but it looks like it did okay. But there is times that, you know, I've had where some of my stuff wasn't mixed together because it doesn't get to the very bottom of the bowl. And I think I'm going to have my husband calibrate my mixer, because I shouldn't really have that kind of issue with it that much, you know. So I think I might have to have him do that. Okay, so now we are going to add the 1 container of Cool Whip, and we're just going to put that in there, okay? So we're going to do that right now. Just add all that Cool Whip in there, guys. This is what really makes this good, according to what she said. So, and she said if you want to add more Cool Whip, you can also do that, but I'm going to stick with just this container. I'm not going to add any more Cool Whip. Now, boy, that mixture's good. Lordy have mercy. That is some good stuff there, guys. Now, I'm telling you, she's right. That's good. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to turn our mixer back on, and we are going to blend this. She did it on high, but like I said, we're not going to put it on, you know, real high, because this is the stand-up mixer, and they do have a lot of power. So we're just going to blend it until it blends together. I'm probably medium. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to lock it in place. We're going to start this out slow. We're just going to blend that Cool Whip in with our cream cheese, our Cool Whip, or our cream cheese, our sugar, and our vanilla, and our peanut butter, guys. Now I'm going to turn it up and let all that mix in good. We're going to turn this off. And after we done that, guys, now all we're going to do is we're going to add our filling to our pie crust. So, let me get my spatula cleaned off over here and this cleaned up so I can move you all back over this way. And, oops, I'll be back here in just a minute because I'm going to get this off of my flex feeder. I'm going to have to do that. So, give me just a minute, guys, and I'll be right back. Guys, we're going to put this in our chocolate pie crust. Now, I will tell you again, remember, I told you at the beginning, I couldn't find the Oreo, so this is what we're doing. This is what we're going to go with. On some of this, because me and my husband, we're not going to eat all this, I'm sure. Anything I make like this, I will try to give to my mama, and so she can have a little bit. So, okay, let's take, stay back. Let's take our bowl off of our stand mixer, and that's what it looks like, guys. And this is so good. But now, in my opinion, I think it's really rich. My husband thinks it's really rich too. He took one bite and was like, woo! But it is super, super, super good. Tammy at Collar Valley, she's right. It's very good. It gets into mixture into our pie crust. Chocolate pie crust. Let's go ahead and do that now. I'll tell you, this is super good. She's right. This is very good. Now, me and my husband tasted it, and I think it's a little rich, but that's just us. I mean, everybody's different, you know, and their tastes and stuff. But I'll tell you, it's good. It gets them, it gets those taste buds popping, guys. I'm telling you. Okay. About got it, yeah. Just about. Get this off the edge here. Guys, let's just sort of spread this out a little bit in our pie crust. Chocolate pie crust. Just spread it around. However you want to do it. It's up to you. I guess if you didn't want all this in one, I guess you could have it and put it in 2 pie crusts if that's how you wanted it. But it is good. It is super, super duper good. So, but you're going to want to let this chill for probably, I think a couple hours. I believe now, guys. Don't hold me to that, but I'm thinking that's what it was. I could be trying to decorate this just a little bit with our other container of our Cool Whip. And just see if we can make it look pretty. So I'm going to open this one. What we can do here, guys, we're going to try to decorate this a little bit. Okay? So I got me an icing bag. Now, you don't have to use all this, okay? You can just use whatever you want to of this. So, but I'm going to need of course, I'm going to need my little spatula for this because it makes it easier to pour it down in there, or to get it down in there. Just one second, y'all. That laying right here. I just had to wash it. I got some dishes to do. That's all right. Okay, guys, let me dry this one off here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll take a little bit of this Cool Whip. And I like to fold my bags down like this. Fold it down around it like this a little bit. Just kind of fold it over because it makes it easier to get it in there a little bit. So just kind of fold that down. Kind of make you a little bit of an opening like that. We'll move this to the side while I do this. And I'm just going to get some of this out, y'all, if I don't drop it. Put that down in there. We'll try to. Just drop it down in there, push it down in there. However you can get it. Get some more. said, just push it down in there. I'm making a mess with it, I know that, but that's okay. Because we're going to pull this back up like this anyway, so it doesn't matter. I just want to get some down in there and stuff, so. And you can do this however you want to. I mean, you can take it out like this and put it in there if you want, but. Alright, I think that's plenty. I think we've already got about half of this other batch over here, okay? Alright, guys, here we go. Let's see what we can make here. And I just sort of twist my bag up here at the top. And let's try it like this. Let's try this. Because I've got the little star tip on mine. I'm going to try to do that kind of decoration. So we're just going to squeeze this down. That's all you got to do. Just squeeze your Cool Whip down, guys, so you can see this, okay? Just squeeze it down in your bag. Let me get a hold of it a little bit better. Okay, and just squeeze. Look at here. Cool. Here we go. We're just gonna, I'm just gonna kind of do an outline. And I'm just gonna kind of go around it, guys. That's all I'm gonna do. Kind of make it pretty. It's not real straight. We'll make a little outline. And then we'll just do little swirls. Okay. Some of them may look different than others, but that's okay too. That's what I'm trying to do. They're all... Oh, well, y'all, we've been having fun. Let me push this back down in there a little bit, guys. Because we have a mess here in a minute. And just keep going around, but I think I'm going to have to add more Cool Whip because I'm about to run out. I'm going to have to buy me some of those reusable bags because they're nicer to have. I don't think they're as messy as these. I think we did a pretty good job. So I'm going to push me a little more down in the bag. Okay. And I think, no, I'm just going to use the same one. Let's make a big one. Okay. Get some more. Check that out, y'all. Y'all probably couldn't see that, could you? I'm sorry. Anyway, I just went around it with my icing bag and my star point, I guess is what that is. And just kind of decorated it, and it made it pretty. And you can put chocolate chips on this. You can crush up graham crackers. You can do anything you want with this, guys. But now listen, I didn't use all this Cool Whip because it's already rich enough. And I just don't want it that rich. And my husband, I'm sure, don't want it any richer than what it already is. So I did not use all this Cool Whip. But if you want to use your other container of Cool Whip, y'all feel free to do that. But I'm not going to. So anyway, let me get this off here, guys. Put that back in the bowl. It's just Cool Whip anyway. So put that back in there. Put the lid on that. And then this can be... thrown away, except for my tip. Got to have that. So, y'all, this recipe that I found on Collard Valley Cooks, and it is delicious. She's right. But I'm not the best at that, but hey, it looks pretty darn good. Anyway, guys, listen. I hope you've enjoyed this homemade peanut butter pie. It is absolutely delicious, like she said it was. And I've had fun doing it. And anytime to go to Cheryl K's Cooking Diaries on Facebook and go to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And to follow and like and subscribe. But anyway, guys, this is a must try. So And thanks to Tammy from Collard Valley Cooks. So I hope you all have yourself a good evening. Y'all stay safe, but always remember to keep God in your heart and God in your life. Bye.